Alright, y'all. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do two things. One, we're going to put a spring in my motor barrel. This is my Illinois, my new one. Well, it's new to the collection, but we're going to do this in a little bit. I'm going to set this off to the side because what we're going to do first is this video is how I do my mainsprings. And I have one here because the one that's in this now isn't the right size. It's not it's not locking. So this barrel, the nut for this barrel is just a little bit longer than the one that's in it. It's just a little bit different grade, but I believe they use the same spring. So I'm going to take the spring that I have in this one, take the spring out of this, and we're going to put it in this, and I'm going to wind it by hand. I do have winders, but I'm going to show you all how I do it by hand. And the only reason why I can do it by hand with these ones is because they are the blued, that blued steel that these are. I can do these by hand easy. I don't have to use my mainspring winders. Now the new ones, the white steel, I think they call it, or whatever. Those are a little bit harder to do by hand. They're really tough. I don't recommend anybody doing these by hand. You can get hurt. Steel isn't something to play with. Remember, these are under a lot of tension, and when you start winding this up, even when you're doing it by hand, if it comes out of the barrel, it's gonna go right through your face, hit you in the eye. It's not very pleasant. I mean, you can see videos of people getting of what happens when mainsprings let go. I mean, there's considerable amount of power in here. This was on the time grabber yesterday when this broke, and I heard a big old kabang. I mean, I thought something on the like something was thrown against the wall, and it was a spring that had broken inside my watch. So, and this spring is fairly new. This is not an old spring. So, but it's new old stock is how they put it. So, I try to buy the originals. But occasionally, if I can find it, I don't mind getting a new type. It lasts longer. But anyway, so like I said, what you're about to see me do is, like I said, entertainment. Don't try this. Yeah. Damn. Sorry about that, y'all. All you did is see with my damn dirty ass fingers in the frame, didn't you? But I'll show you how I do it, and then, like I said, entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt. Yeah, I have winders, but we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. All right. also got some pretty cool tips on oiling. About oiling the pallet fork. So that was pretty cool. So I did a little bit of practice in that. And just practice on my oiling. So yeah, this is the one that doesn't belong in it. I mean, you can tell because look, here's a damn coverage down here on the bottom. So I'll put that right side up. And then let's get this one out. I put this one in by hand too. This one I put in by hand. So, and I'll show you just how easy it is for these new ones. So, let me zoom out because that way you don't see my damn dirty ass fingers and everything. So when you go to take these out, take your tweezers, if you can, and just get it lifted up. And once you got it lifted up, you're gonna rotate with your thumbs. Now dang it. Hold on a second. Well, I tell you what, also make note of which way this is going. So write down on a piece of paper or a pad that you know that this is the direction. So this is going in a counterclock. You can take the broke one, which I have right here. You can take the broke one and you can just lay it down for reference. That way you remember. Right, you're gonna be doing this shit twice. Okay, so look, so once you get it like that, you're gonna put your finger, thumb over thumb. And once you start this, you need to make sure that you keep your thumb on it. Don't, right now is not a good time to be distracted. Like I said, you'll feel just how much strain this is under. All right. So this is actually a new spring. I'm gonna keep this. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm just gonna have to use it on something else. Okay, now we're gonna do the same with the donor. Okay. So once again, we'll get it started. Then it's thumb over thumb. Just like this. Okay. Thumb over thumb. Make sure you got your thumb pressed before you get your next thumb ready. Lift up. Keep good tension. Don't play around here. Okay, this is the donor. We're gonna set this aside. All right, now I know which way it needs to go. Go like this. You got those little ears right there. See them ears? Okay, those ears go. One of them is gonna go in that arbor hole. Okay, so you see that arbor hole? All right, so I want to get it as close to that hole as I can. Okay, in it would be nice, but if it's not in it, I can I can always move it over a little bit once I'm done. Okay, so let me go down here and find the damn hole. Alright, so it's right there. Okay. So once I found out where the hole is, I'm going to take it and I'm going to work it. Alright, now as I'm doing this, I don't want to damage the spring. So I need to keep it going to the inside. Just like that. Going to the inside. I'm doing the same thing as I did when I unwound it. Okay. Thumb over thumb. Thumb over thumb. Going in the inside, inside, inside. And when you get down to the end, you need to really be on your game, because if anything is going to go flying, this is about the time, because there's a lot of power stored up here. Like I said, make sure you're concentrated on just this. You don't need to be yelling at the wife or messing with the dog. Okay, give it a good squeeze. And there you go. Wound by hand. Okay. So, like I said, the old ones like this, I found you can do this with. The newer ones, not so much. I don't recommend it. It's not recommended you even do this, but like I said, this works out best for me. And I'll tell you why I kind of like doing it like this is because when these are new, this part of it right here, that arbor part, I like to keep that untouched, because that's a perfectly tight circle that's gonna make a good fit for that arbor. So I don't need to disturb that. You know, you don't want to have to go back in there with damn tweezers and try to get that and try to get your arbor to lock on, because that's just another bag of mess. So there we go. Got our arbor in place. Yeah, it's got a nice, good, tight fit. Okay. Then when you're going to put your lid on, you're going to look for the ears, like we did when we put it in. And you line them ears up with the grooves right there. There's a big hole, there's big and a small. Alright, and you lock that sucker on there. Okay, so you find out where that little ear is. Right there. See that little ear right there? That way your case goes back on. If you don't have that over that ear, you're not going, this case ain't going to go back on there. And then you're going to be yelling and screaming and getting all pissed off and can't figure out why the case don't fit. Alright. Then you can use your tweezers. Give it a good squeeze. And there you go. Ready to put back in the watch. I have a tool you can use. I'll show it to you. You can get these on eBay. They're pretty cheap. And that's what they're made for. And you just push down up. Oh, wow. I said they were cheap, right? Yeah. That has never happened before. I've had this for like 3 years. Holy shit. Okay then. Well, never mind. I said they were cheap. I wasn't lying about that. Well, I'll keep this part of it anyway, so that. Man, you see that? I need to put that in slow. I needed to put that in slow motion. I'll put that in slow motion, shouldn't I? I can't believe that. Alright, I'm just gonna put just a touch of lube, and that's all I'm gonna do there. I don't need to be getting crazy with the lube. Trying to break that habit. Oh man, I've redone my Hamilton. I think I redone it, and man, what a difference! What a difference! I use barely nothing in oil, and man, the amplitude was just spot on. Amazing pickup in amplitude from what it was. I was really impressed. And I felt really stupid at the same time because um, these oils aren't cheap, and the last thing you need to be doing, I needed to be doing was wasting money. So for me, it was just a wake up call to it's a lot of money there. Okay, we'll get this tightened back down, and I put palette grease on this watch. First time I tried it, I oiled the palette, and ooh, God, I hate that sound. And that is that's tricky. That is tricky. It took me, oh man, it took me like 2-3 tries before I got it, because it's like you have to get it so when the escape wheel comes around with the palette, it's like a 50% oil's there. It can't be too much. So yeah, it's pretty cool. When I service a watch next time, I'll do that, and y'all get we'll do the servicing a palette. I mean, oiling a palette. That's all part of oiling a watch. But like I said, I do this for a hobby. I'm not a professional. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna accept the criticism, because hell, I don't know. I just do what I think I'm doing right, and then I find out, damn, I was screwing it up. But that's how you learn. A little costly though. It was kind of expensive. Mobius 9010 oil is not cheap. No, it is not. You only get 5 milliliters. I think 5 milliliters cost me like $20, I think. Like $20 for like 5 milliliters. Yeah, it wasn't a lot. Okay. I didn't take the hands off because I was too damn lazy. Alright, let's get this thing cased up. And Oh yeah, I think we're going to be good. I think we're going to be good. What I was doing, I was turning it until the arbor caught. I felt the arbor catch. And that's why sometimes using them winding tools, you have to be careful that you don't disrupt that circle, that tight loop. God, I ain't got no light right here. It is like dark right here. I just keep hearing a screwdriver missing. Shit. Hell, give me a bigger screwdriver. Piss on it. You see, it's like a shadow of dark right there. Oh, nuts. Anyways, I gotta get some new tips for my screwdrivers. Got them ordered tomorrow. I just use my tools so much, I just wear the piss out of them. Alright. Still good screwdrivers though. Yeah, damn good screwdrivers. Alright. Deep. We're breaking shit. Alright. And you see that sucker kick right up? Man, look at the amplitude on that. Huh? I'm guessing that's probably about 260. 250. Not even on the time grapher, but I'm going to take a guess. That right there is probably 300. We'll put on the time grapher and we're going to find out. See how close I am. You can kind of tell by if you watch the wheel there, the balance, you can watch how it swings in degrees. And you can kind of get a rough estimate of the amplitude. Not exact, but you can get an idea. This case is a little funky. Okay. Alright. I'll turn on the time grapher. And we'll see what we get. 313. Let's see if you can see it. Let me zoom out. Oh, maybe you can see it. The light makes it really hard where you can't see it. I can never get y'all to see this shit. Well, it's 310 with a little bit of regulation. So, not bad. 292. I did a pretty good job guessing. Alright. Not bad. Like I said, you do enough of them, you can kind of get an idea of where it needs to be. Alright. One Illinois. Mainspring back in action. This is my my go-to carry watch, and this had blew a spring yesterday, so I would definitely want to get it fixed. There you go. Yeah, I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank y'all viewers, man, and appreciate y'all's comments. And yeah, we got a motor barrel coming up. Type 3 M14, and we're going to do a mainspring on that. So it's coming up. I sure do appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for viewing my channel and just coming along, man. It's awesome. Appreciate y'all.